The Acolyte KELNACCA, written by Cavan Scott with art by Marika Cresta. While KELNACCA had a relatively small role in the show, serving primarily as the big boss fight in episode 7 of the show, he nonetheless captured the imagination of many fans. He was the first live-action Wookiee Jedi, and many wanted to see more of him. Unfortunately, the Acolyte KELNACCA fails in its most basic task: provide KELNACCA with a deeper background. The story in this one-shot comic is told primarily through the eyes of KELNACCA's apprentice. KELNACCA's apprentice is old and dying, but before he dies, he seeks to tell of his adventures with KELNACCA and passes these stories down to his pupil. I get why KELNACCA isn't the main focus of this story. KELNACCA speaks in a language of grunts and gurgles, and sometimes, silent and stoic characters are best portrayed through the eyes of someone else. But what happens here is that KELNACCA's apprentice becomes the main focus and not KELNACCA himself. The apprentice is the one given the interesting story. KELNACCA doesn't say anything. He doesn't do much of anything interesting. He just stands there. The apprentice is the one who I was the most invested in as I began to understand the tragedies he's been through, how he became a Jedi Master, and how much he values KELNACCA. But KELNACCA isn't given much of a story or background himself. It is possible to give wordless or mute characters personalities and identities. Just look at characters like Doomslayer from the Doom games, Snake Eyes from GL Joe, or even Master Arkoff from the Edge of Balance manga. And while KELNACCA is given Jedi heroics to perform, the reader doesn't get a sense of his upbringing, what his training was like, how he became a Jedi, or why he's so special. None of the other characters explain this. His personality is just Wookiee Jedi. Speaking of action, however, artist Marika Cresta does have some impressive work here. There are multiple one-page or two-page spreads that have simple compositions but that are nonetheless effective. Are these panels absolutely jaw-dropping and totally memorable? No. But at least the pages are kept clean and simple and help to give the comic at least some value.